Hey gang, y'all ready for a normal length game stream? Gonna be a regular one. Hey everybody, here it is. We're back. Look how many steps I have now. I have 70 steps. Well, the last stream ended up going 5 hours. It happens. It happens. It can happen on a Tuesday evening when the only other thing I have really to do is play Monster Hunter Wilds. I have been playing the game so normally, Rikering. Thank you for asking. We made it to the antechamber, and we unlocked the orchard, and we found the pump room, and cleared out the fountain, but did not get the basement key to the fountain in that run, so pretty devastating. But yeah, we've increased our allowance, so we got $5 in our pocket now. We unlocked the apple orchard. We've got 3 of the 4 what word am I looking for? 3 of the 4 flames lit over there. How much Monster Hunter do I play? This is your first Monster Hunter, so I'm curious how much an experienced player dips in. I would say maybe 1 to 2 hours, 1 to 2 days a week. On Sundays, I play with one of my partners, so we end up playing for probably a good 3 or 4 hours, and then maybe 1 or 2 other nights a week I might dip in for an hour. But a new event just dropped. It's Blossom Dance season, which is the Sakura festival sort of event in the game. So played a bunch last night. I will probably hop in and play a bunch tonight. So it really depends on when other people are free, because it's the event is so fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's tricky because it's there's stuff in Monster Hunter Wilds that you just need to do alone, like fussing with layout or loadouts and coming up with styles and stuff like that. But then most of the game is really fun, and you just want to be doing hunts with other people. Okay. Oh, I don't think of these we haven't gotten the shelter yet. I really want to focus on drafting rooms that we haven't drafted before for this run. Because I want to know what secrets there are. I want to know what secrets there are. As I launched the stream, I was like, you know what? It's going to be at best 2 hours until I have something real to eat, and I'm going to be really hungry. So I hastily microwaved a burrito, but I'm going to be honest, it does not look like it's in great shape. So it has not microwaved well, chat. That is a shame. Feeling's good though. Yeah, I do think shelter was interesting. Time lock safe. Some horrible beds. Remain where you are for now. Given that the red guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. NH London, thank you. Happy Astra on Trial Day to those who celebrate, is what they say. The clocks do change, and the clocks change consistently throughout the rooms. So, hello, Anna. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down here. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a bit of luck. This is interesting. So 3 people held out in this shelter from something. It sounds like from Maybe political persecution if it's the Red Guard. It might be based... I don't know what the time is based on quite yet. Welcome to Holy Bomb Shelter. Bomb Shelter, damn. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Interesting. Is it the in-game time? Because I do not know what the in-game time is. They have given us lots of dates, but I have not been tracking them, so I hope they're not relevant. This burrito's a lot more tortilla than filling. I guess that's pretty regular. I don't want clues. I just don't know. I don't know what day it is. A measurement of radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by experiments conducted in Mount Holly's lab. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and the doors in the house will automatically unlock. Okay, interesting. This makes me nervous. That makes me nervous that... Makes me nervous that we're gonna do something that causes a bunch of radiation. I think of these, the only thing we haven't gotten yet is the sleeping mask, which I can assume is only going to give us more steps per bedroom, but I want to get it and cross it off my list. Okay, do we... I mean, I do think there is a letter for the little lad. Hey, Anxious Topiary. There is a letter... There was a letter for the little lad when we get into the main area immediately. I do think it's 1993, but that doesn't super help us. Let me see if I took screenshots of anything. Well, it's a lot. I'll be honest with you, chat. It's a lot of screenshots of my Monster Hunter character. Ooh, okay. Oh, so when we checked out books, it put the date of when we checked them out in the little slip. And we checked out the first book in November. I'm scrolling to see when we checked out the most recent book. And God, when did we check out the most recent book, though? I didn't take a screenshot of the... I've been taking so many screenshots, and yet they are clearly insufficient, which is so frustrating. Okay. So we checked out A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington on November 13th, 1993. But I don't know what day that was. That's the day I checked it out. So that's the day, because when you pick it up, I think it fills it out, like when you pick it up. But yeah, what day was that? It's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I have... It was before day 9. Because I have a screenshot of the treasure chest we found on day 9. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, maybe we can check the house history? Where's the library? Okay, we've drafted it 6 times. And it was before day 9. It was either on or before day 9. So if we've drafted it 6 times... Okay, here's the first time we drafted it. The first time we drafted it was when we asked for the sightseeing guide. Because I said, we're trying to figure out what day it is in the game, Anxious Topiary. Because there's a time lock. And you can unlock it, but you have to put down the day and time. Okay. So the first time we drafted it was day 5. And that's when we requested the sightseeing guide. It's the second day, okay, the second day we drafted it was day 7. So that had to have been when we checked the book out. And that was, okay. Day 7 was November 13th, 1993. Okay. So, it is today in the game, day 14. So, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it should be November 20th. Okay. So it should be November 20th. I think the game starts at... What kind of shitty computer this is doesn't have a clock in it, you know? Yeah, I applaud. And I do really want whatever in this safe. So, but I don't know how time functions in this game, which is a challenge. There's no clock in here, but there is a clock back in the main area. So we're gonna go back to the main room and see what time it is. And that's gonna use up a lot of our steps, but I think this is mainly going to be a safe run. By which I mean we're getting into that safe run. Okay. So it's 10 o'clock. I think the day starts at 8, but I don't remember. Trial by agent, I already did. Come on. Give me a little credit here. Trying to get this burrito husk out of the way. Okay. So the game, I think the game starts at 8, but it's 10 o'clock now. I mean, rapidly proceeding. It does not go in real time. Ooh. Pennies for the little boy. I think it's not operating in real time. We have to set it to unlock an hour ahead. So I think I'm going to set it to unlock at noon. To cover the time it took us to walk back here. Wait, is noon PM or... I always get this one confused. It's PM. Okay. Unlock confirmed. Alright, so at noon in the game world, this should unlock. It should be today. It was deep night outside when you were done. How ominous. Hello, David. Welcome. Welcome to the madness in real time. So yeah, it was, I mean, we were watching it. Xenonym, that is frustrating. We were watching it tick down in real time. Part of me is like, did I actually, I'm wondering if I didn't, I hope I gave it enough time. I'm worried I'm not, because it was ticking up quite quickly. I'm wondering if there will be some sort of indicator visually or audibly when this unlocks. I mean, if nothing else, we'll just clock, so to speak. Should have a pocket watch item in this. There might be. There might be. I would have no way of knowing. Let a little boy in to this safe. I have no strong thoughts about Oblivion as a game in general, so I have no strong thoughts about the Oblivion remaster. I'm happy for people who are happy about it. At least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, it will remain unlocked for 4 hours. See, I think that it'll remain unlocked for 4 hours is the trap. Because I think the game is like, you're going to wander away and get lost in the house and forget about it. And that's a totally fair read. Maybe I'm self-reading myself on that. So, any of y'all get a Switch 2 today? Put your pre-order in? Anything cool about the painting? Nothing I can detect. But, I mean, everything in this game is so suspicious. You bought a Steam Deck instead? That's really funny. It's kind of mid to you, very generic. Yeah. I mean, it's extra sad because it's just like the only art in this sad little bunker. You're gonna need more interesting games to be announced before you pounce. Olivia, I think that's fair. I think it's very fair. See, now I'm paranoid. I didn't give it enough time. Yeah, I wonder how long the run back. I'm wondering, yeah, maybe the run back wasn't. Well, I mean, we can always run. It definitely won't take me 4 hours to run and then run back. Check the clock tower outside. I don't think so. I don't think there's any clocks visible from the outside. Oh, okay, it's just not midnight yet. Or noon, I should say. There is a clock outside? Oh, okay. I'll look for that in a second. All right. It was going slower than I expected. I got paranoid and thought it was going to go very quickly, but it's going very slowly. Well, so slowly that we might as well start opening doors. Yeah. Bedroom closet is tempting, but it's way less tempting now that now that I know I get more. This is the trap. You're absolutely right. That's fine. Well, let's do a lovely little den. Ooh, does opening doors advance time? That's a great question. It doesn't seem to more than anything else. But I'm going to stick close to... I know I'm wasting steps doing this, but we're going to stick close to the entry. Yeah, let's go for the storeroom. I'm so much more interested in what is in this safe than in anything else this game has to offer me. Swim bird. Boop. Yeah, I got all those orchard steppies only to waste them immediately. Oh, you know what? We provided water to the kitchen recently. So, although it's really early to place it, I kind of want to see what's happening with the water. Is that just gonna be it? I can wash my hands now? There's not like, there's not gonna be tea available for me or something? Alright, banana, club sando, chef salad, stuffed wild quail, plus 10 if you have a trophy room. We can wash dishes now, terrible. Worse, the worst option. Okay. Is there a clock in here? I mean, I'm glad there's water in here now, but it's hard not to be a little disappointed in that. Can we never see the cat? I don't know. I think that there's a cat somewhere. I feel like we're gonna find the cat eventually. Less likely to find items or lose money. Or just get some items. I mean, maybe it's, well, I was gonna say maybe it's good to get the maid's chamber out of the way, but I feel like we want that to be later. Oh, that's true. The shelter does negate red rooms. Rosalia, thank you. Yes. Rosalia, good memory. I think it's for the first 3 red rooms I draft. So let's do the maid's room then. It's sheltered. Oh my god, you can see in the bottom right. It says sheltered. Well, that's lovely. Yeah, there's Mila. Wow! This maid had a gym in her bedroom. Kind of suspicious. I mean, the patio will lead us up. Faith, your notebook for this game looks crazy. Same. Accurate. Somebody on Blue Sky shared me a screenshot of their spreadsheet system for it. Deluxe. People are really out here doing some stuff. The patio's nice, but I don't have anywhere for them to spread to. I might try the bedroom, and then we can see if maybe we'll get... Ooh! A little gym. Damn. I was hoping to get We're going to use the laboratory. I was hoping to get the closet off that bedroom, but we'll take what we can get. All right. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, while drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, or when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in the house, gain 3 gold for every red room in your house, or set your steps to 40. Honestly, leaning towards set your steps to 40, because we're going to have to go run back to the shelter in a minute. So every 3 times you open a locked while drafting. I mean, actually, when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then I think that makes a great, that makes good amount of sense for this, because then the loss won't be anything. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. I hope this doesn't cause the radiation to increase. I also think this is the first time we've been able to access things via the network, which I want to see. And then we're going to go straight back to the shelter because it's almost certainly time. Yeah, we can do it. I'm wondering if there's something good happens if you have all 3 of them activated. Yeah, it kind of has Fallout mechanics. That's a great way of putting it. I want to see if this new experiment has changed radiation at all. No, it hasn't. Okay. All right. We're going to go back. And check out this shelter. I hope it's something more than just... I mean, I guess there's probably going to be a letter in there. I'm worried it's just going to be like another upgrade disc. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Would not be upset about another upgrade disc, but I want it to be something cool. I should have checked the time before I left, because if this doesn't work, then I won't know if it's because I got the date wrong or the time wrong. No, no, no. I don't want to change that. All right. Now, y'all are saying that there's a clock tower? I mean, I guess it would have to be out here. How did we decide the date, Eric? I figured out, so when you check out library books, it stamps the library book with the date that you check out that library book. So I figured out, I had a screenshot of the first library book that I checked out, and we did some reverse math engineering to figure it out. I don't see a clock tower. Am I going crazy? I had already set the clock. I already set the date. So yeah, I backed out of it because I didn't want to reset the time. Face the front of the house. Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay. So soon. Imminently. Couple of seconds. Almost there. It's gonna happen. It's slowing down. Oh. All right. Not thrilled about the gym. Very thrilled about the letter. Dear Uncle. So there are 8 letters. This is the second letter we found. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long set sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicion that I have harbored for the past years. Suspicion entirely aimed at yourself, and while I've never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my conviction of this fact. Those of us that were once bitten and twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, so I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached might have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of the mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you are in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under the cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. So they were holed up here. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. That was in the scrapbook in the archives. There was an article about the thieves being, or the jewels being stolen. Okay. So Mary, the writer's cousin, and I believe our mother, the children's book author, was held out here with 2 other people, me and my brother, maybe? In this bomb shelter, and until they could be smuggled out. Blackwater, okay. I'm wondering if was she working with the Blackwater insurgents and using that money to fund an escape or something? Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperate for answers, desperate for hope, and desperate for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains drape across our sky are pulled back, and the windows are shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion happy and absolved. Courtney. All right. Okay. So that's 2 letters. There are 8 letters and 8 saves. Okay, hold on. So there are 8 safes. There's the boudoir, which we've gotten. There's the shelter, which we've gotten. There's one in the drawing room. And all of these safes are cracked with dates. So this one was cracked with today's date, which is really funny. An interesting way of doing that. 12/25. Today. I don't yet know what the drawing room date is. And there was one other safe that we found that I do not remember where it was at. And then there's the gate for the orchard, which was, I think, 11/28. Okay. Okay. So we've got 3 of the 8. We found 4 of the 8. We've solved 3 of the 8 of the letters, which is, I think, a big part of the lore aspect of the game, and so important enough that it has like a marking in our inventory. Okay. There's a family tree drawing somewhere in the game. All right, now let's get back at it. What have I done? Where do I need to go? I'm not so worried about the kitchen now that we've got this experiment running. So I'm going to save my money to get something tasty. In the game, okay. How are you on the family tree so far? None. I haven't done anything with the family tree. And now I won't know, now that I know that it's in the game somewhere. I think we should do security. And then if we can also get the office, we can see if having all of those options unlock do anything for us. But we don't really have any reason to get on the network right now. Okay, and so we can draw... I might just draw the weight room, because we get 2 more free red rooms. And I would rather draw the weight room sooner rather than later. It'll immediately jump our steps back up to 40. So I actually think it's a pretty good... Boom. Experiment successful. Is it when I draft? Yeah, when I draft a red room. Okay. A key card door. Maybe we should adjust the rates of key cards since we don't have a key card. Well, let's open this. Well, yeah, let's adjust the... Ooh, are you a thing? What the fuck are you? A broken lever? A broken lever. Okay. Huh. I thought it was a fan. I thought our little boy was about to get so sassy. Okay. Yeah, let's turn this to low. And turn this to unlocked. And we can swap that around later if we want to. Ah, Faith, that makes me so nervous. Faith says I was playing this game earlier and came across something new that made me put my head in my hands, and I realized how much more game there was. This has happened to me so many times. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, we haven't drafted the laundry room yet. And I don't know what launder currency means. This happens over and over and over again. Oh, God. I'm leaning more towards that. I mean, it would be great to get 2 items, but I still want to draft that next to a bedroom. The chapel will give us access to this left lane here, and we won't have the effect of this. Or at least we won't... I don't think we'll have an effect. It might happen. It might affect us every time we go through after. We do have money. Here's my... Well, okay. We should do the laundry room, but my guess for what this room is that... it's just going to let us save money to give to ourselves in future runs. Which I think is pretty underwhelming, but maybe there's lore or something. Okay, and this is... I do think I knew this, but there is... This can be, like, powered up using the boiler. Oh, I didn't have it written down, but I think I knew that. All right, laundry. My guess is I can't actually do anything in... Oh! Okay, hold on. Can I put anything in my inventory? I can't take this bleach with me? Okay. Spin cycle. Oh! This service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your gems with all of your coins at a 1-to-1 rate. Damn. So I could immediately get 5 gems total. Rory, that's smart. It's really smart. This service costs $5 and will exchange all of your keys for gems. Useless. Ooh, this service costs 10 and will exchange all of your keys with all of your gold. But is it going to cost the 10 coins first and then exchange them? Or does it mean I'm going to end up with it costs the 10 first? Okay. That makes more sense than anything else. But spin cycle's tempting because that's 5 gems. And that's a better rate than I would be able to get if I like went to a commissary. Because the commissary I think is like 3... I think it's three gold coins a gem. I think I'm gonna do it. I mean, part of me is tempted to go and try and find more money before I do this, but you know, actually, we're not at a loss for steps. Because every time we draft a red room, we're gonna get 40 steps again. Okay, and the text on the shelters says, protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 rooms drafted. So I think even if I drafted... the chapel, I think it would still ping me money-wise. So I think we're gonna come back. I do want to do this, but I still have 1 gem in our pocket. So I think we should explore a little, and then once we run out of this gem... maybe backtrack. Oh, we don't have a key card, huh? So we really need some ways forward. Well... cannot see floor plans while drafting in this room. I don't know how the shelter is going to interact with the dark room. Because it gets rid of the effects when drafted. Dark room will not turn off with the shelter. Yeah, that's sort of what I expected. So I'm gonna save it. I also don't necessarily want to draft another red room when I have so many steps, since when I draft a red room, it will bump my steps up. So it makes sense to hold on to some red rooms later when I need more steps. We haven't done the secret passage yet either. It does require a gem. But... secret passage locks the run. Oh, because I can't go forward through here? Okay, yeah, see, we need to experiment with some of these rooms more. What rooms do I not have a lot of? Ooh, we're only missing 1 outer room. Gotten all the red rooms. Need to unlock more shops. There's a couple green rooms we haven't unlocked. 2 hallways we haven't unlocked. 3 bedrooms we haven't unlocked. And then just like a lot of reggie rooms. What is 01? How is entrance hall not the first room? That's so suspicious. I mean, having a key would be nice. I don't necessarily want to get more gems if I'm going to go buy gems. But we did just lose our last key. So let's go ahead and get a key. courtyard might be nice. Once again, I have so many steps. I would like to use more steps. Some controversy in the chat about how the steps work, or how the secret passage works, which I think means the next chance we get to draft it where it's probably not going to dead end us, we should do that. Well, we'll get another gym. I think the patio is one. The chapel lets us go forward. But I think this will give us another gym. This will get us 3 gyms, though. But I don't... Have I? No, I've drafted the patio. I'm pretty certain I've drafted the patio. Yeah, let's do it. We haven't done a lot of green runs. Anything else here for a little boy? For an active little boy? No, just some dig spots I can't use. All right. Hey. God, I'm so flush with gyms now. All right, so that was a key card room. So we are really down to a single pathway forward. This is not a... We haven't made a great house, but that's fine. I think if we get the library, we'll be able to open... Or we'll be able to request a new book. If we go to the commissary, we might be able to buy... Yeah, a shovel. It would be nice to buy a shovel. Or like a key would be super cool. Maybe we'll dig up a key if we get a shovel. Let's do the commissary. It's so rare that we don't have... It's so rare that we have big old piles of money. I wish I could power up this room and then play this little game. Salt shaker improves food items. Shovel. Ooh, metal detector. No, we're going to go for the shovel. Because there's so much stuff we can dig up. What do we got? Fuck you, game. God damn it, game. That's so frustrating. All right, we got a penny. Ooh, an oversized turnip? Should prove to be a nutritious snack. +6. Really funny. Really funny. Were there any other... Trying to remember if there were any other dig spots. I don't remember there being any others. Oh, I've got another penny. Could buy a salt shaker. I'm gonna keep it though. Ooh. I mean, we have to go for the dining room or we'll dead end, so easy choice. The corridor is always left unlocked is really great because we don't have any keys and we're getting pretty high up in the building. So it's nice. Sometimes it's just nice to have a room you know isn't going to cost you a key. Keys for sale tempting, but again, we'll dead end. So I think it has to be the library. Yeah, let's go for the library. The fuck was that? Oh, the dining room. Okay. Oh, a little gym. That's nice. Okay, so we've gotten sightseers, we've gotten swimbird, we've got drafting strategy. So I think I'm going to go back to going down the line. I'm curious what the lore of this is going to be. Ooh, actually, I'm wondering if getting the pump system is going to make using the pump easier or better in some way. So actually we are going to go for the pump system. It's boring, but I'm hoping it'll get us at least some information. Well, I mean, kind of, Galumford. There was a little guide on the wall. I think the Fixed Stars is the same book that's in the observatory, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm just a little lad having a little quail. It's a tiny little bird, just like I'm a tiny little boy. All right, and now this door's gonna be locked and we're gonna dead end. Oh no, okay. It's interesting that there's a little book down here. Ooh, okay. This is tricky because we've never unlocked the showroom. But I think the archives... I think the archives will be negated because of the shelter. Oh, but we've never done the showroom before. Yeah, I think we'll do the showroom. I'm leaning towards... The archive is tempting, but again, we just ate a big meal. We don't need to reset our steps next. So I think, yeah, I think we're going to go showroom. I'm not going to be able to afford anything in here, but at least we can see... How do I... What button do I use to smash and to grab? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey! That's the key to the secret garden. Okay. Interesting. Moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. Wow, this shit expensive. Master key opens all normal doors. How the fuck am I supposed to get to 80 coins? We're gonna have to do some allowance grinding, chat. We're gonna have to... Alright. Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drafting new floor plans. You're more likely to draft tomorrow rooms while drafting. I don't know what tomorrow rooms are. Presumably they're stuff that has an effect on the next day. Ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Damn. Yeah, Galumper, we found a letter. We found some lore. It's so annoying I can't afford any of this. The master key is so fucking powerful. Opens all normal doors. So not the basement, probably. Fine. This door's probably going to be locked. Yeah. All right. So that's the dead end. But we unlocked a bunch of rooms we hadn't opened yet. So I feel pretty good about that. We requested a nice book. Yeah, I think that's all we can do. Because there weren't any keys for sale, right? You didn't have anything good for me. I don't think the metal detector works retroactively. Think I missed a dig spot in the courtyard? I do agree that there are normally 2. But I certainly didn't see a second. So there's the one we did. Yeah, if you're seeing something I'm missing, let me know, but okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. We didn't get to use up the shelter power, but shelter power good. Shelter power good. We could swap our one gem for one key and keep going. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Fucking funny. All right. It's probably the most expensive key I've ever gotten in this game. I think this little boy's gonna have to get a job. That's my understanding of what's happening here. We're gonna get all the way back to this room and unlock the door and not have any more steps. Yes, I will use my single little key. Oh, hey, we've never oh, we can't. We don't have enough gems. Damn. Because that's the last room we need. That would be the last room we need to unlock, to get all of the, all of the computers that are on the server. I don't think I don't think I've drafted the mailroom, so we're going to do it. Because it's literally the only room we can draft, but I think the office is the last room with a computer, so if we had gotten that, it would have been fully on. Ooh, there's a key card. I'll just grab it. All right, so we can go back. Hey, you know what? A run's not over till it's over. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain to sender, as he is no longer employed with us on our staff. Denny Ravain. And this is a red memo, but it's handwritten, so it's okay. And then there's some tiny little text here. Yeah. Oh, it's like overlapping. Did I... something among mail. The something among mail. Yeah. That's a real tricky little tiny text one. Ooh. Ah. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client has provided. We're gonna have to check and see if there's email. Okay. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purples indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Okay. Okay. More detailed instructions provided to an email. We do have access to the email. Is there something for a little boy? Oh, my dad sent me a letter. Hey, buddy. Oh, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. You always were a weird kid. I imagine you, happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you all on Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you. And I know from our conversation just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say goodbye. Later, alligator. Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigiblocks. Hey! Dirigiblocks is the game that's in... God, I really don't get any packages? Package everywhere and not one of them for me? I've been so good about requesting stuff regularly. The first time I finally get to this room, there's nothing for me. Yeah, I'm certain I requested something yesterday. I know that they arrive in the future. Yes, I know. Chat, I know. I've been requesting items fucking regularly every single day. Why does this... I mean, I get that they have a mailroom, but why do they have so many packages in here? Computer requests go to the commissary? Okay. Those show up in the commissary. All right. That I did not know. Wow, so I really should have bought that sleep mask that I requested be put in the library, in the commissary, and then refused to buy. All right. Will I have enough steps to get back to the weight room? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, just barely. Dirigiblocks. I mean, we pretty much have to draft a red room in order to be able to progress at all. Because that's the only way we'll get steps. Well, no. Yeah, let's do the archive. Because that'll return our steps to 40. What? Ho-ho! That was really funny. That would have been so infuriating if it hadn't worked. I would have been pretty pissed. Really funny. I guess that's why they have like the slow fade out so that it can pop back in. Okay. Yeah, so this is the information. Here's the information about the robbery. It was stolen and seems to have appeared in her inventory. Okay. Yeah, I think setting the keycards to high now is a good call now that I have the keycard. There we go. He's like, archives? That's what I'm doing this all for. Okay. All right, back at it. For a moment, I was like, am I going to click on this door and it's going to be locked and that really will be the end? I guess let's go for the parlor. Let's get some gems in our pocket. All right. Boop. Let's hopefully get some gems in our pocket. The black box is black. Okay, that's true. The black box is true. The black box is empty. All right, so this one's true. The black box is true. This one has to be a lie. The black box is true has to be a lie. Because if it's true and then it's empty, then we don't have enough information to determine which of these two boxes it's in. And we would just have to guess, which I don't think the game is going to make us do, but which it might. I honestly don't know. So my guess is that the black box is false because, and then the statement it makes is the black box has the gems. Na 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 na. God damn it. We don't have enough money to exchange the gems for keys. Yeah, I think this one really is the cook. This is our only way forward. It's blocked with a key. I don't think there's any way. Ooh, Eric says 2 of them out of like 48 that they've encountered have been ambiguous, but they're mostly not. Okay. Okay. Well, I do think that actually is the end. It's a shame we didn't find a use for this broken lever. But I think I'm going to call it. That was a good run. I feel great about that run. East-facing shopping center. What? Because I had 3, 4... Okay, yeah, okay, fair. I did have 4 shopping areas. Disagreeable, congrats! Am I going to play Promise Mascot Agency on stream? I think I'm going to play Blueprints for the rest of my life, so I think it's probably just going to be like this forever. But assuming I ever get tired of it, maybe. I got a copy for Switch, and I've been playing it on Switch. And so far it hasn't necessarily hooked me, but I'm still in like the early kind of stages of the game. Let me grab my allowance first. Boop. So I might. That's not a helpful answer. I might. I've got quite a lot of games in the backlog that came out this year that I would like to stream just so they get a little bit of visibility. Is today another shorty stream like Tuesday? I hope it's a 2-hour stream. I don't think I ever streamed Paradise Killer. Marlo, hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Ooh, I think the root cellar is the last room. Last outside room for us to get. It is! Okay. And what is it? Rooms in your house are more likely to contain dig spots today. Oh my god, there's so many dig spots here. Oh, and so many potatoes! Ooh! Family tree. Okay. So I believe we're Mary's son. Probably not a 5-hour stream today, but we might go a little longer than just the 2 hours. Because I was a good girl and got all of the work that I absolutely needed to get done this week. I have other work that I do need to get done. But it doesn't happen to happen in a day. I don't know. We'll see. Well, honestly, we'll see how hungry I get. Claire Espen. Okay. So here's Herbert Sinclair. This is the guy's house that we're in. We found pictures of Clara. Found a lot of pictures of Clara. Do we think Herbert was maybe in love with Clara? Drama. All right, and so Mary was their only child. Okay. And then Mary had 2 children. You're finally allowed to watch other people play it. Ooh, wow, I can't eat the oversized turnip either? I mean, there's so much shit in here that if we do find a shovel, we have to come back. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dig spots? But no valve. Yeah, I was just thinking, I didn't see a valve. The Gold Stars, the stream has been super normal so far, so don't even worry. Don't even get it twisted. There definitely wasn't a valve in there. Well, I'm gonna focus really hard on getting a shovel as quickly as possible. So if we get, for example, a bedroom closet. I mean, shovels are not typically found in bedroom closets, so maybe that was a dumb move. We've got a silver key, though. That's nice. Yeah, let's get the drawing room, I guess. Okay, so this one's another date. We know that all of the chests, Gold Stars, we got a lot of rooms we've never gotten before. We got the fancy shop, we got the root cellar, we got a guide for one of the puzzles. Steps. This really feels like the kind of thing that's staring me in the face, the answer of, but I just don't know. We've gotten all the letters from the picture pairs. Well, we haven't gotten all of them, but we've gotten enough that I feel confident. The moon pendant, ugh. Gold Stars, we couldn't afford absolutely anything. The paintings spell out, to the best of my guess, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. So there are 8 safes in the game, including the gate to the orchard. We have discovered 4. I think we've seen a 5th one, but I can't remember where. So we've discovered 4. We've cracked 3. It's Gates. Gates. So we don't know what this one is. Okay. It's the number of frames, not figures. Well, here's the problem is that clue says 8 dates, crack 8 safes. So we're looking for a date. But I don't know how to parse. Yeah, go ahead and say it, Pangadillo. Yeah, Simon was Mary's dad's name, yeah. This is a date. But I don't... these feel like clues, but I don't have a way of parsing them. I counted the small gates, but I cannot emphasize enough that it has to be a date. It doesn't necessarily present itself as a date. There's arrow under the steppers. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, each of these has an arrow under the length of their steps. I counted all of the step length. Sorry, we are retreading stuff that we have already tried out. This might be an issue as we continue to get deeper in the game. I already counted the number of people presenting steps in the based on the length of them, but to no real end. I mean, technically, if it's a date, everything else has been in the structure of month day. So if we wanted to brute force it, it would only be 12 months and 31 days? Less, you know? Fewer. Because, Not all months have all days. You know what I mean? Eric says, I had to look this one up and I was mad. It feels simple. It feels simple, but I felt like it's a leap some people will make and some people won't. Interesting. I mean, I don't think... The fact that there's a picture of that dude in there. Unfortunately, I was hoping that the family tree might have dates on it. This one was spoiled for me. You don't know if you'd have gotten it otherwise. Well, I might look it up eventually, but I'm okay. I'm okay with it being a mystery for now. Let's do... We could redraw floor plans, but these are not terrible options. Although I really wanted a shovel. If I want a shovel, I should get some money so that when we have a chance to buy them. Ooh, Xenonym says hot take, but the puzzle for this safe makes the least sense to me by a mile. Storeroom tempting. I think the shovel costs 8. Storeroom tempting, but it would also be nice to have some more ways forward. Although it's early, let's get some stuff. Let's get some goodies. I think I have a silver key too. Yeah, okay. Hi, Swimbird. Mwah. Okay. I mean, the clues for at least one of the safe was within the room. No, I'm not fucking with this right now. I actually don't like any of these for this position. Let's redraw. I would really love to get a shovel before I disappear into the depths of... Alright. Alright. Oh my god, come on. What an insane... Ooh, commissary. Please have a shovel. It should... Yes. Yes. Alright. Oh! What have you got? It's gonna be an old shoe. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, not bad. Alright. We're gonna go back out. And we're gonna dig up. Technically, all of the safe puzzles have the answer within the safe room. Rory says, why do I feel like technically he's doing a lot of heavy lifting there? Is that true, Faith, would you say? Oh, rock. You don't think rocks are useful, game? This is just gonna end up covering... Oh, okay. That's not bad. Oh, hey. Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories named Marion Marigold. Last seen Friday getting into a carriage after late. No sign has been found yet. Okay. Ooh, okay. An ordinary key. What? They couldn't even bother making some junk on that one. Okay. I mean, honestly, it makes sense that it was mostly root vegetables. Can I... Anything else for me to click or interact with? Alright. I mean, that wasn't the worst. but it certainly wasn't the best underground area. I mean, I guess we'll see if we find a lot more dig spots. We do have 9 coins now. I should have paid more attention to what else was in the commissary. I mean, there was a metal detector, but I think that was 10. I didn't pay attention. Well, we're gonna have to go back that way, probably to unlock stuff anyway. So let's crack this door open. Chapel has a way forward. The corridor is so handy later, though. Doesn't digging correspond to the soil map? Does it? I thought that was about rates of spawning for... I mean, you know, it might have to do for that. I assumed that had to do with rates of spawning for rooms over there. Well, I'm gonna open the corridor or the chapel, but we're not gonna go in yet. I wanna get to the other side of this area. Where am I going? Commissary. Okay. We could do the sleeping mask. Can't afford the metal detector. I feel like my assumption is that the sleeping mask increases the number of steps we get from bedrooms, but we've never actually picked it up yet. And so that would be a good question to have answered, so let's do it. Just go for it. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 coins. Okay. It's not exciting, but it's fine. Your package has been delivered. Oh, it's no way forward, but package. Package for me, a good little boy. Oh my god. Wait, what did that... Hold on. I was taking a screenshot of it. I didn't even read it. 2 gems, 2 keys, and a compass? Wow, I'm rich. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. All right. I think I have gotten that before. Is there another letter from my dad? Is it the same letter from my dad? Okay. Sadly, I don't have the magnifying glass. That would be handy right now. All right. Well, let's go pay our money to the chapel. Go into the chapel and I'm gonna get robbed. Maybe few unimpressive. Hey! Wow, there are a lot more wow. It's so thrilling and then so disappointing. It does feel like everything is less stable as a direct result. I mean, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps is pretty nice. Oh, but that's a dead end. We can't do that. Let's do the hallway. It would have been goated. It certainly would have been goated. I gotta keep a closer eye out for dig spots. It's not terrible. Well, I'm gonna look at the guide. Because I'm hoping to get more outdoor spots now that we have the shovel. Who's borking? Next door neighbor dog. The old dog does not like being outside. Merely goes to do his business and then wants to be let inside. I mean, dark room will get us a mystery room. We do have this hallway door that we can go off on, so it's not the worst option. This is really handy. But I think it's better just to have a random option. Ooh, gym requirement, huh? We're gonna go for the middle one. Oh, furnace room. This means I draw red cards more often? Yeah, okay. Alright, fuck you, game. Oh, a coin. Okay. I mean, this is another room that is powered up by the boiler room. I wish I had got the boiler room more often. Maid hasn't stolen any gems this time. It sucks that I drafted 2 red rooms off the dark room. That's a rough game. You gotta know that's rough. I think I'm gonna go back through the door room and draft from this room. I don't know yet how much difference that makes. Oh! Everything's really steamy. I guess because of the furnace room? I guess that's why we've drafted so many fucking red rooms. Alright, well, it either has to be the archive or the gym. I think it's gonna be the gym. We'll lose 2 steps, but that's fine. We're not gonna come back here. And sometimes there's goodies for me in this room. Not today, though. Ooh. We have not drafted an aquarium yet. It is a dead end, though. Star is not a bad get. Oh. We've never gone to the aquarium, though. But it's a dead end. But aquarium... Oh, but both of the other options are... Oh, but aquarium. Liz, that's true. You know what? That's a great point. The aquarium will show up again. The bedroom will get me more steps. The observatory will get me a star, but it costs a gem. Let's do a bedroom. But I'm not going to go in there yet. I'm going to open this door first. Ooh. Ooh. I think we'll go den. And then... I guess let's go to the bedroom first. No dig spot in the bedroom? Ooh. Oh, we can get our library book. And a magnifying glass! Oh, we should go back to... I hate to backtrack, but we should go back to the mailroom and see what that note says. See, there I am. All right. Pump System User Manual. Engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. Yes, I've looked at the scrapbook. System expendable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Okay, water level indicator, selector button, source. Okay, that's all straightforward. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub. Okay. One button for each. Press a button and select the water source you'd like to adjust. Is this literally just gonna be a guide to this puzzle that I've already done? After you have selected a source, select the pump Yeah. I am going to take screenshots of all these pages, though. Well, in a way that's really helpful, but in a way it's really frustrating. Yeah, can switch the tanks. Okay, fine. That's fine. Alright, let's see what door we get here. A bookshop! Books for sale! The workshop, very tempting because they do have a lot of stuff. But we've never seen the bookshop before. Oh, we don't have any money. That's so true. That's so tragic. But it's the first time we've seen it. I think we've got to go for it. We do have a lot of stuff with... Does make me regret not going to the... Oh, it's another... Oh, no. Bookshop. Bookshop. Black. Is this a bishop? Now that I've got a better sense of how the puzzles function in this game, I'm like, I should be keeping better track of all of the chess pieces in these rooms. And I kind of have been, but I'll admit my notes are terrible. And it's gonna happen that I'm gonna have to look at them and try to parse what I've done here. And it's gonna be bad. A new clue sold out in hours. Marion Marigold's. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. Comes 4 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained absence. Writing the book was completed and well into editing stages many months before the disappearance. The publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigation of missing persons. Still, the chiming and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margle! He checked out the book. They checked out the book. Who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinion, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow, in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what might likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. I mean, we know that she's not missing. We have a good sense that she popped up some years later. Oh, books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. A New Clue. Oh, drafting strategies 4 and 5. We're never gonna be able to afford this shit. What? Hold on, I'm looking at my screenshots, trying to figure out what books are on offer. So the book that we got Drafting Strategy Volume 5, but not Volume 4. And Realm and Ruin we haven't gotten. That's not... The History of Orindia is on the list. A New Clue isn't. Curse of the Black Bridge isn't. Realm and Ruin isn't. And Drafting Strategy 4 isn't. Oh, first edition would be uncensored? I didn't realize it's censored at all because I haven't read that book yet. We permanently added to the library. Okay. Well, that's cool. Alright. Before we go any further, I want to backtrack. Let's see how many steps it's going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. It's going to be 11 steps, but we got the magnifying glass. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to wonder what might have been. If I hadn't gone back and looked at the mailroom. All right. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Interesting. I mean, we don't know who Denny Ravain is. Presumably he works here. Worked here. Presumably he was like staff. I'm trying to remember if that was the groundskeeper that got fired. Alright, I think we're going up into the den. Oh, the den or the bookshop. Let's go to the den. We've got 2 directions here. I mean, not a terrible place for a guest bedroom. Oh, although adds locker room, sauna, and pump room. We haven't been to the locker room or the sauna yet. So maybe the pool's the way to go. I am a little worried about our step pool. But I do, yeah, we haven't seen the locker room or the sauna yet, so that would be a cool thing to unlock. No! All right. Oh. Oh, you know what? We've got a lot of keys. The special key, I think the special key we have is one that'll give us a lot of exits. But I kind of want to hold on to that. So let's use a reggie. A reg key. Ugh. 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 The archives are so nice to have, especially here. Yeah. Isoplot, I suspect. Please do not tell me if you know the correct answer. But I suspect to get to room 46, we need to fill out the whole area. And then also potentially open all the doors. One of the doors in the antechamber had a moon symbol on it. God, the archives is so nice to have all those exits, but it's such a hard room to deal with, so I think we're in a parlor. I'm wondering if we need, like, the moon pendant in order to... Are there any dig spots for a little boy? No. Fine. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Okay, I see now that they are ramping up. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. This is really funny. Okay. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. So both of these... So if the blue box is true... then the gems are either in one of these 2 boxes. Well, all of these have B in them. God damn it. This one has to be true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. That one has to be true because all 3 of these contain B's. So the gems do have to be in a box containing the letter B. If this one's true, then this one also has to be true, which means this one has to be false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. So it cannot be in this box, and it can't be in this box. It has to be in this box. Bing, bang, bong. Ooh. I think it's finally time for the aquarium. Yeah, it's time. Hi. Hi. Uh-oh. Worried about the structural integrity of the aquarium, that there's a dig spot here. Hi, little fishies. Hi. Oh, look, there's a little bedroom. Ooh, gem. Coin. Oh, it's a little archive. You're a little archivist, aren't you? Aren't you just a little archivist? This tank feels a little small for you, but you've got plenty of reading at least. Oh, it's a little outdoor patio. I love that the fish live in the little scenes that we... Fish gets books. That's so right. Fish gets books. I love that they're in the... It's a laundry room. Okay, that one makes sense for an aquarium. Yeah, and there's the pool. Okay. Alright, we still have an exit through the bookshop. Ooh. Did we have... Oh, we can solve the utility closet puzzle now, hypothetically. Oh, but the greenhouse is new. You're right. And the greenhouse, we had water. We got water into the greenhouse. Oh, this is hard. The greenhouse, I think, is more rare. So I think we're going to go for the greenhouse. And I bet it'll have dig spots. The observatory is tempting because it does have another exit, but we're only going to be able to get green rooms along this edge of the house. So they are, not only are they more rare, we're just, oh, it's a broken handle. God damn it. Oh, I get it. Okay. This icon was in the secret garden too, but this was the one that was red. So this must refer to the doors of the antechamber. So if this one, if I had the broken lever, would unlock the lower door. Interesting. All right. So we're just going to have to... Ooh, thank you. Okay, and here's the... I think this is the last page of the music. Trees found inside will never shade, the gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. That makes me nervous. All right. So the word is sheets, but the actual clue is trees. Huh. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. Is there anything there? No, nothing to zoom in on. Everything's so lush. What the fuck? That flower was a gem. Boo. I think there must be a room that opens the moon door in the antechamber. That is my guess. Alright, between 2 white trees. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. Oh, none of the flowers are here before you do the pump room? That's nice. That's so nice. Come on. Ooh, okay. An ordinary key. I don't hate that. Trees found inside will never shade the gems that hide in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away the sheets you find a worthy trade. So we're trying to find 2 white trees. I'm hoping trees are literal and not metaphorical, but we'll see. I feel like this must be in reference to another room. I mean, there are no trees in here. This is gonna haunt my nightmares. One complaint I have seen people make about the game is that the RNG is too punishing. And it's moments like these that I'm like, yeah, it hurts to go to find something like that, which is a rare difficult room, and not have the also rare difficult item that makes it useful. Like, it does not feel good. Wish I had some money, but I don't. Ooh, do I want to use a special key? No, we're going to use a... Well, so special key... Unlock a door with a silver key that leads to a room with many doors. We have enough gems that if we got, like, a nice hallway, we'd be able to explore pretty broadly. And... no, I think I'm going to go for a regular key. Boo. Boo. I think we're gonna go observatory. Ugh. I hate getting myself into my corner, in a corner like this, but... No dick spots for a little boy? No dick spots for a good little boy? Tummy time! Adorable. Ooh. Hey! Okay, yeah, the Fixed Stars is one of the books that we can get, so that is the name. Okay, so 8. We'll have 2 rooms where we don't get any tick-ups, and then we'll get 5 gems. And then dead ends. Alright. Well, I hope this is a good pull. Ooh, okay. You know what? The courtyard is not a terrible pull. Ugh. The terrace is... I regret that we can't pull the terrace because it's a dead end, but that would be incredible. Yeah, it just has to be the terrace or the courtyard. Ooh. If we could get money, that would be super cool of you, game. If we could get a bunch of money and buy some books, that would be really awesome. Hey, okay. Not angry about that. Alright. There are trees here, but none of them are white. And I think we're looking for a stone between white trees. Alright, so this is a dead end. Ooh! Locker room. Spread keys throughout the house. Corridor useless. Lavatory. Lavatory isn't gonna get us anything one way or the other. I'll get that dick spot, don't worry. I think we're gonna do locker room. We've never gone to the locker room before, so... Thank you, chat. Yay, money! Ooh. More money? Oh, fuck you, game. Ugh. I see. This is why it spreads keys everywhere. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 game? Are you so sure? I'm worried it's in the other room. Oh, well, okay. It got me. Ah! Okay, a ring just manifested over here. Well, since I'm already back in here, I'm going to open this door. And we're going to use a normal key. Ooh, okay. Oh. I think I need to get the West Wing Hall because we're low on ways forward. The patio is so tasty though. Because that would be 1, 2, 3 gems, but I'd have to really backtrack to get one of them, which would not be great. Nice. Little key. Okay, we've got a lot of keys. I am gonna spin the steps to backtrack before we go forward. This is so annoying though, because like how there's so many doors. I just can't, I don't. Oh, this is another room that can be used with the boiler. God, it'd be cool if I ever drew the boiler again. It's just like... I mean, I'm definitely gonna open one. I would just love if there was an indicator. I'm so curious what the furnace room does for here. Okay, well, let's just go for it. Nothing? Really? One gem, gang. Kind of frustrating. 6 or 0. Maybe that's what that means. Yeah, billiards room, a puzzle that, again, we have already solved. Well, okay. I mean, there's 2 entrances here, and I have another key. I'm gonna... I guess I'll spend one more. Let's do one over here. I can't imagine that these are consistent. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna clear out everything in this row. And then if we need to come back and do it, I mean, there are keys spread out. Nothing. Great. Are the keys spread to every room? That's not it. It's not, they're not every room. It's just statistically some of the room. Okay. Did I note the White Knight in the observatory? I think I have in times past. Yeah. Yeah. 5 or 6 keys across all rooms. Yeah, there's a drawing room safe. Sorry, purple pin case. All right, let's just keep going. I don't think we've been to the Cloisters yet. It does cost 3 gems, but... I mean, if we're looking for an inside trees... And we haven't drafted it yet, so... Ooh. Ooh. There's goodies. There's goodies for a good little boy. Alright, I know you're a sweet little lad, but I'm gonna need you to just jump. I'm gonna need you to jump right over this. No, clearly we can get inside there. Ah! I clicked something. Is this a little button here? These are my little buttons. Okay. Game. Okay. We're halfway to a book. Ooh. Oh! Yay! A wholesome turnip. I think this is a... permanently raised by 2. Hot damn. Okay. If you're reading this... May I ask a question about your quest for right trees? Yeah, Faith, go for it. If you're reading the Mr. Nogula, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Damn. Why do the trees have to be inside? It's a good question. Is there a name on this? So many of the other ones have had names. Why do the trees have to be? They don't have to be inside. Maybe it's out on the grounds actually. All right, we can't get through the keycard door. But we can go through this door. This might be a great place to use a special key actually. It'll give us lots of ways forward, hopefully. Oh, fuck you. God damn it. I mean, I have to draft the weight room because I don't have any more. Well, we could backtrack and potentially find some keys that have been spread at the house through the locker room. Yeah, statistically, the weight room might not be locked. I guess the question is, do we think we would lose more? Do we think we would lose more steps backtracking through areas to find keys that have spread? Or in the weight room. So if we do the weight room, we lose 13 steps immediately. I don't think there was a lockpick kit at the commissary. But I'll be honest, I didn't clock it very strongly, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, really the farthest we could go that would make this an equal proposition is like 7 steps, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We wouldn't want to go into the gymnasium. So the best, we'll only be able to check 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms for keys. Be able to check 4 rooms for keys. Not a good sense of... If we even get 1, then we will be able to unlock the West Wing Hall. I used my special key to get this beautiful selection of useless brooms. Not useless, but frustrating. That's the word I'll use. I'm leaning towards the Great Hall and backtracking. I can't. It's a gamble, so I'm not going to take the gamble. I'm just going to do the weight room. But these also, any or all of these doors might be locked anyway, so... Okay, one of them's not locked. The keys I remember being pretty expensive. I mean, we could draft a passageway. What are we trying to do here, even? I haven't unlocked any antechamber doors, and at this rate, it doesn't look super good for me. Buying a key is tempting. The archives, it's 3 a pop. I really wanted to save up for some books. I was really hoping to get some books. Jenna gets books. Expected this game to be more blue. Ow. You think it's more than 3 keys? Yeah, archives is more doors. And we'd save our gems, which would make us more able to explore. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, corridor always unlocked. Nook gets us a key, though. But corridor always unlocked. I mean, there's no real point in trying to get to the antechamber because we don't have any fucking... none of the levers. We haven't pulled any of the levers. But at least we knew this door was unlocked. Oh. I mean, we do have the sleeping mask. I don't think we've used it once, but is it better to use to get the nursery, get 10 steps, or to roll the dice on something that might connect to an antechamber room that we haven't even opened? I mean, I haven't gotten a lot of bedrooms yet. Yeah, fuck it. This is a gambler's run anyway. Wow. Thanks, game. Oh my god, a treasure map? Oh my god, how far back is it? I have 10 steps. How far back is the treasure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's in the aquarium! It's so far away. But I have a shovel. I want to know how much it is. I want to know how much I get for it. There's no way I'm going to make it back, though. We basically have to find a dining room. It's just, we'll have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We just have to keep drafting. We have to keep trying. Damn. Do I want to use the key here? I think I'm going to go back to the archives. Well, yeah. Hey! We can afford a book now. In money. Maybe not in, maybe not in steps. We're rich in money, we're poor in steps. Wasted opportunity not to sneak a little something in there for me. Two of the books were 8, and one of the books that was 8 I hadn't read before. It was a drafting. All right, you're locked. You're locked. You're probably gonna be locked too, huh? Okay. I mean, if we go down, it's less likely that the rooms will be locked. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and we've read one of the drafting books, but not the other drafting book. New book's a new book. Information. I think I'm gonna try to unlock the archives. I think we're gonna try to unlock this door and hope we get something good. A dining room would be clutch. Oh no. Well, we could get a kitchen and we could buy more food, but then we wouldn't be able to afford a book. I still have not drafted the secret passage, so I don't know how it functions, but there's a chance we could use it to get to a yellow room to take us back to the bookshop, or potentially take us to the aquarium. Yeah, this is the question. Do I want a book, which will be permanent, or an aquarium, which has treasure, which will give me information, which is nice for a roguelike, or fuck it, we ball mystery draft. This is a tricky thing because the drafting book that I got did have some information. But it was, a lot of the information was stuff I had already gathered just by playing the game. If I draft the kitchen, I will be able to afford the second step, like the club sandwich. So that would give me 15 steps. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. If presumably the treasure's money. I don't know how the secret passage works, so the next time, one of these times, we're gonna have to try it. I think we're gonna go kitchen and hope that the aquarium treasure is enough to get us a nice book. Stupid. What a dumb game. What an insane game. What crazy math this game is making me do. All right. Ooh, for every greenhouse, 5 steps for every green room. We have quite a few green rooms, right? 5, 10, 15. Ooh, 20. Because the root cellar is also a green room. Oh, it's pizza day. And we have a furnace, so it's worth 10 extra. All right, yeah, I mean, this is the best value by far. 25 steps. Oh, because the aquarium counts too. Yes, okay. Okay. Hey, this is a great choice. All right, and then we're gonna go back to the aquarium to get treasure, which I'm hopeful is just a lot of gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay. We'll go here. And by backtracking, potentially we'll get more keys. Down through here. Is there a key? Yes. Okay. Anything in here? No. Okay. Library, bedroom, gym. We certainly are 20 minutes over. I appreciate the gym accurate squeaky shoe sounds. All right, pool, aquarium. Wow, we've only found that one key. Yes! This looks like the spot. Time to start digging! This had better be fucking worth it. I'm gonna be furious if it's not. Well, Saturday, it's a pretty enjoyable game. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly, $40. Yowza. 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 Okay. We're gonna be able to get a good book. All right. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a shame we can't get to the commissary very easily. Thank you, little fishies. Jeez, yeah. Okay. This is really funny. The fact that we broke through the floor. We're gonna inherit this place, so I guess we can do whatever we want, but that's pretty busted, kid. Okay, bedroom, library. Okay. Well, we can buy... I'm so sad we're so close, but we can't quite... Ah! Blue brew music. You are not alone in that moment that you've just had. The number of people I've heard in the chat or said out loud have that. We've already read Drafting Strategy 5. It's so... My strategy in games for this sort of situation... Oh, Ryan, Brew Blue Music says, oh my god, I just realized the pun in the title. I'm so dumb. You're not dumb. It's a slow burn pun. No, I don't think I've read Volume 3. Hold on. Oh, you're right, I have read Volume 3. Okay, you're right. You're so right. Ryan says, greetings, Blue Brew on YouTube. I recognize you from Patreons. My strategy in these sorts of situations in games is if I'm drawn, I will always choose the thing that is most expensive because it's way less likely that I'm gonna have, I mean, I know eventually I'll have a lot of money, but it's a lot harder to get to $40 once than it is to get to $8 many times, if that makes sense. It's just like, that's just the strategy I've always done for games like this. So I am curious about Realm and Rule, but the best book here we can get is The Curse of the Black Bridge. Here's what I am gonna do though. 7 more gold, huh? There's a locked door at the west wing that we now have a key that can open. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so unlikely that we are gonna get 7 more coins. You're so right. All we need is a cheeky rumpus room. It might just be worth... I think it's gonna... I would love to get a new clue. Both literally and the book, a new clue. The rumpus room gets you 8 gold coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna try going. How much is it to draft? Oh, it might be a lot more gems than I have. That's a great point. I think we just have to try. If we get to a point where we get too far, I am just gonna go back and get that. Oh, veranda, I wish. Well... Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Rumpus room is 1 gem? Okay. Blue Brew Music on YouTube says, hi, Ryan. Sorry, Jenna, not trying to make you a messenger. It's fine. If I could find a way to meld you all together, I would. Archive might be able to get us. We do have... hypothetically 2 exits off the archive. 1 is locked and 1 has a key card, so it's not actually all that useful. I think it's better to roll the dice on the archive. I think we have to. Ooh, billiard room might get me a key. No gold though? Fine, fuck you, game. All right, 8. 7 plus 2 divided by 2. Is that right? That can't be right. I should have marked down what all these do. I'm gonna do that. I know. Blues edition. Pink is subtraction. Yellow, multiply, and purple divide. It's multiply, yellow's multiply. Hold on, 7, 8, 9. There's a great way to check this. I mean, if it's 18, then it is multiply. Okay, it is. See, this is why I needed to write this down. And then yellow is subtract. Okay. 1 plus 1? Is it just 1 again? Oh, okay. 4 times 5 times 2? This is another one where it's like I don't totally know the directionality of this. The billiard puzzles sure do keep going. It's true. Blue Brew Music says this game looks so much like a German-style board game, and I dig it. It's really, really funny. Okay, 4. I guess we're just gonna... I guess I'm gonna do clockwise. And we'll just see if that works. 4 times 2, 8 times 5, 35? Divided by 4. Oh. I'm going to pull out my calculator for this. 35 divided by 4. Divided by 10? No, this can't be right. Okay. 8 times 5 is 40. You're so right. A rare math whiff for me. PEMDA supply? Good question. All right, 4 times 2, 8 times 5 is 40. Divided by 4 divided by 10 would just be 1? Oh, okay. Hey, keys. Okay. So we can go over to archives. 10, 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ugh, we're cutting it so slender. I guess we're cutting it slender in either direction. All it will take is one dining room to flip this around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we've got 10. We're gonna go for it. We have to go for it. I want that big, beautiful book. Weight room only eats my steps when I draft it. I think we have to go laboratory. I mean, what we need is steps. Is the lab going to get us steps? The experiment might. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We would not be able to go back. There's almost... Ooh, Emma, that's a great point. Banana costs 3, so you could buy one and still get the 40 coin room book. That's so true. And I'd have to go that way to get to the bookshop anyway, so that would get us over the edge. So we can go into whatever room we draft here. The experimental house, I don't think either of the ones we see will get us steps or coins immediately enough to be justifiable. The laboratory, the experimental house feature might. It does have some immediate options. It does have some immediate options that could immediately get us something. I don't think I've ever seen an immediate coin get. It can grant or set steps. It almost definitely would need something to be drafted in order for that to happen. And my guess is that this top room, no matter what we draft, is going to require a key. Yeah, it'll be our last gym. We'll have one key that we could go through, but especially with the archive floor plan, it does make it trickier. I mean, it either has to be the lab or the archive floor plan. Ooh, this is so hard. I think the dining room always is in your draft pool. I don't know if I think the rumpus room always is, and we haven't seen it yet. I don't think the lab is going to get us money. So I think I'm leaning towards archive floor plan. Dicey. It's so dicey. Faith, I am tempted by the pump room, but I really can't do anything with it. I think we're going to do the archive. So fucking funny. It could be a dead end, yeah. It could be. Well, we do also have, we have one more key, so we can hypothetically go to the Nook. Yeah, Ice Plot's great. It's a fair question. How are we still building this monster house? Who could even say? Pump goes in the lab also goes in. I'm not doing the pump room. The lab goes in the right direction, but also we're not actually building to the antechamber because we don't have any way to open it right now. And nothing's open in the antechamber, so it's not actually accessible. Faith, you think pump room? I already did the pump room once. Faith, do you know something I don't, which is why you want us to do the pump room? I mean, the pump room, if I remember correctly, is if we drain the pool, there's money at the bottom of it. I already drained the fountain, if that's what you're alluding to, Faith. It's true it doesn't cost anything to do the pump room, but it also doesn't get us closer to anything we want to do. Yeah, the lab is our only gym. The archive, whatever this room is free, which means it's not the rumpus room, because the rumpus room costs a gem. But it could be a dining room. No, Ice Applaud worse is I did have the basement room key. That run, I just didn't have enough steps to go back after I drained the fountain. I haven't drained the pool, so any money that's in there is still in there. But my guess is it's not 7 coins. Faith, it hurt. It hurt so bad. It hurt me psychically in a pretty permanent way. This is such a dumb problem to have. I don't think... Wasn't the dining room behind a locked door? No. We haven't drafted the dining room this run, so... And I don't think it costs. I don't think the dining room costs anything. No, I supplied it was all the same run. I made it to the antechamber and to the pump room. Dining room's free. I'm gonna roll the dice. I have to. What the fuck's this? The foundation does not reset each day. What? Okay. Okay. Hey, chat, is this good? Y'all seem really excited. Okay. Great location. I cracked the case wide open. Oh, thank God, a turnip. This sad, dirty little boy gnawing on a freshly dug up turnip just to get a few sad little steps. It's a good long term and is fine right now. Okay, so this will still be here tomorrow. Okay. Okay, great. This is a turnip is a good pull here. Yeah, that's a clutch turnip. Hi, what are you? Ooh. Huh. Huh. There's no fall damage in this game, right? Oh, it won't let me jump in. Okay. Huh. How do I get to you? How do I get you? Okay. There is a basement area. I am wondering if this needs power. I'm gonna put it on my list next to boiler room with a question mark. Okay. I bet this connects to the basement area. Like it has to. It just has to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we've got a little bit of rope. We've got 1 key and 1 gem. Okay. So get a patio, and then we'll get a gym when we go back through the cloisters and the courtyard. Both of... Well, we don't have to... Oh, no, we do have to go through the cloister and the courtyard to get back to the bookshop. So that's 2 gyms that we will definitely have in pocket. And another way forward. I think I'm going to go for it. I mean, the archived has been pretty clutch with us so far, but... Oh, and we do still have the sleep mask, so 2 bedrooms would give us a lot of steps. You rolled credits 30 minutes ago. Congrats. The bedroom is kind of tasty because that would give us 10 steps immediately. The patio gets us 2 gyms, though. And it will have some dig spots. Ugh, but it also has a way forward. I mean, we will be able to get a banana in the kitchen. So that is an option if we need it on our way back to the bookshop. I should have just bought the book. I should have just bought the book we were there. I don't know if we're going to be able to scrounge 7 whole gold coins. I think the banana gets us 3 steps, yeah. We only have 1 gem. The bunk room, okay. So this is a dead end because we don't have a key card. We haven't checked this door yet, so we don't know if it needs a key. The nook does need a key. So we have at least 1 place to use the key. And potentially a 2nd place. I'm leaning towards steps. I think I'm gonna do the... We're not going anywhere, so gems don't matter. We could still get anywhere. That's true. The bunk room often does have items. I think I'm gonna go bunk room. Just because steps are vital at where we're at right now. 2 bananas for the 2 little boys that live here. All right. I wouldn't have minded some gold or something, but that's honestly not the worst. Considering we cracked it open in order to get steps, I feel pretty okay about getting even more steps there than expected. No, there's not a second little boy with us now, but I have a little brother. I think the 3 people that were handing... Sorry. I think the 3 people that were huddling in the shelter were our Mother Mary, us, and our brother. Hey, what room could this be? It's a real mystery. Impossible to know or say. I mean, security gets us 2 doors. I still don't know how secret passage works. They both need... the garage... No, the claims ticket area is a dead end. I think I'm going to go security. I have steps to spare. You think we should secret passage it? I mean, there's no reason to get to the antechamber because we don't have it unlocked. But if we get to security, maybe to see new room layouts. I mean, we haven't done the secret passage before, so I think I'm going to do it. Because we do still have the nook that we can explore, and there's no real reason going to the antechamber because we don't have any way to get in. Funny. Okay. All right. So I guess we just pull this and it'll take us to another room. In which case I might just pull it for the yellow and then we'll go to the aquarium, kitchen, bookshop, or commissary. All of which gets us pretty close to where we want to end up, which is the bookshop. I was sort of hoping that this would have some lore. I was kind of hoping it would have some lore in it. I think I'm gonna go... I think I'm gonna do Gold Sink. I love drawback press. That's really funny. Yeah, I think this is the best bet. Fuck you, game. I guess it drafts a new room. Special cost bypassed. Interesting. I think I want to see what special cost bypassed means. Yeah, we've got to pick it. Oh, we literally have to pick it. We don't have any gems. Oh. Well. Well, I can't afford keys and a book. I could buy a bunch of keys and go back to the locker room and try my luck. I could go back. I could buy a bunch of keys and get... There was a book that was worth 20. How much are keys? So I could buy the book that was 20 and get 3 keys. I don't know if that's what I think special cost bypassed means necessarily. It's hard to tell. I guess the locksmith does normally cost a gem. Yeah, I could get the 20, the 8, and the 8 book. The secret passage will let you override any cost, Faith says. That they think they... Okay, so gems usually. Okay. I mean, there's only one door that I have access to that even uses a key, and it's this nook. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I mean, we could. Okay, do I want the 40 book or do I want the 20 book? This is the other thing is like, because I have so little information, I don't know if any of these books are going to do anything for me, really. I'm not going to be able to read them right away because my guess is they're going to be available in the library and not just out in the world. Yeah, I can only see 2 more nooks, but this is the thing is there's a fucking locker room. I can't imagine... Well, here, I'm going to ask chat. Do you know? Can I use the lockpick in the locker room? No? Bullshit. Bullshit game. Okay, okay. Well, I could get 3 coins and then be able to get one of the 8 coins and... Yeah, that's the thing is like, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to 40 more coins and a bookstore. So I do think I'm just going to go back and get the book. 1, 2, 3, 9. That's what I'm going to do. And then I might backtrack a little bit with my spare steps. Because there are probably still keys somewhere. Do I want to buy myself a banana right now because I'm a good little boy? Yeah, why not? You earned it, Simon. Okay. Hello, I would like a book, please. Okay. And so that'll presumably be in the library in the future. Now I might just, you know... Yeah, I might just walk around and see if I can't find another key. No, I can't change my book reservation because there was a book waiting for me today, so... Oh yeah, the dark room. Guess I don't need the penny. Wow, no keys, huh? Oh. Key in here? Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that the audio became a little bit more muted when I entered the closet. That was a nice audio effect. All right, can I get back up here in 11 steps? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nope. Is there anything else I can get to? Nope. I mean, yeah, we can walk around outside and see if we can't find the white trees. Yeah, let's do it. My guess is it's probably over this way if it is outside. Oh, I mean, there are a bunch of white trees over by the campsite. And the note was, find among the white trees under 2 stones. So it's among the white trees under 2 stones. Oh? Oh! You dug up a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add conservatory to your drafting pool? Wow, that was so much work. Thank God we had the shovel, though. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Okay. All right. Can you get duplicate rooms? Blue Brew, you can, but you need to do something. There's a house that you can draft in. There's a room you can draft in the house that gives you the ability to have duplicate rooms. But I don't think you can have it normally. Yeah, I would like to add this. Hot damn. All right, well, cool. That was a very productive run. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, well, that's got to be the end of the stream. We went long again. But nobody can deny that that was a great run. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna save and call it quits. Incredible. Okay, so we unlocked a bunch of new rooms. We got the foundations. We unlocked a new draftable. We've completed all of the outer room. Not completed them, but we've drawn all of the outer rooms. 141 steps taken. Hot damn. New rooms, 8 new rooms. Rank 9, total rooms 38. Archaeological shopping center. Great. Save and quit. Yeah, that was really, getting new rooms was really the focus of my 2 runs today. I can't believe how long these runs are. Okay, look at all these piles of clues. Even that start screen has tons of clues on it, I guess. Okay. Great stream, everybody. So productive. We got so much done. We bought a new book. I can't wait to read it. So that was very productive. We went a little bit long, but you know, that was really good. It was a good run. 2 good runs. We're really making progress. All right. Yeah, Bluebird, that's a good touchstone. Like the one Joker in Balatro that allows duplicates. Yes. Yeah, I got the foundation. That's great, probably. And in a really good spot. I'll take your word for it. I'm just happy to have a nice little room. I can't wait to get into the basement. I think the next runs we do, I want to focus on getting to the antechamber so that we can get that fucking key again, so we can get to whatever that area is under the fountain. That is my main goal next time. So we'll be back Sunday for, oh, Faith, I hope so. I want in there. We'll be back Sunday, normal time, 10 a.m. Central Time, for more of this superb game. Another definitely only 2-hour stream. Bye, everybody.